Yo, what's Bug people? Welcome back to the Krump Inc channel. President Krump here. I want to update you on something. I want to explain something to you about our Krump community, our Krump realm, that you might not have understood completely. Let's get into it. Who created Krump? So many things to tell you. How much time you got? So, the call out. I joke about this. I make videos about call outs being done the wrong way. But what is a call out? A call out in Krump. I think I'm better than this person, or somebody said this person was better than me. Whatever. I've called people out because they ate my cereal or grabbed my favorite pillow. Like, you could call somebody out over anything. It's just a quick way to get a battle cracking. Like, if it really can't wait, a call out has to happen. So this is the culture. This has been like this since day one. Call outs exist. Think of it like a pickup game, a basketball pickup game. Like, whoever's here, call you out. It don't have to have a reason behind it or a big story, but it can turn into a story depending on the motive for the call out. So in Krump, you can call somebody out. There's different levels to a call out, though. I want to explain this. I can call somebody out on the shallow level. Like, I've battled plenty of Krumpers who have called me out just for a level up. Like, I want to lose, so I want to experience this. So that's one level. That's okay. It's for the sport. It's for the betterment of that person asking for the call out, especially for me, knowing you're going to get killed off. But they come knowing it, but they want to learn as much as they can. That's like choice. I can choose to do that. I can choose to use my energy on that. It depends on where you are in Krump. Like, you can't just be turning down call outs if you ain't got that skin in the game. You need that. So I can choose, because you're coming to Tighteyex as an OG, as your OG. So I can choose to take this battle. Most likely, I do. 9 times out of 10, I do. Just to, I don't know. You don't know who you're standing in front of. You don't know who this person is. So I do my thing, and I just let whatever happen. Then you have like more personalized call outs. Like, it could be a fam rivalry or this junior versus this junior. Many reasons for call outs, but there's a respect level, like on the learning tip. There's a settle the differences tip. Like, those type of call outs, they get Krump sparked up in what we call Krump beef, which I will explain to you in other episodes. But there's different ranges of call outs, so every call out doesn't hit the same way. I can respond to that respectful call out respectfully, no, or let's go. Now, if somebody in my field, they think they better than me, more personal call out, you want to settle it once and for all, you want to see if you're really better, you're going to have to call me out. That's another level. Then you have the call outs that are guises for things like greed or manipulation, like the deeper stuff. Like, there's levels to the call out. So I would say keep the call out on these 2 levels, the respect level, and okay, a difference has to be settled. Something has to be shown. Call outs that go beneath this, I think, need to be handled in a different way before it comes to the dance, because Krump, the dance, exposes the heart, because it's a dance of the heart. So if I have a problem with somebody, and this has happened in Krump, we thought it was on level 2, like the settle the difference level, but during the battle, you find out it's some of this other stuff. And then that's when you hear certain things being said. So call outs can be dangerous, but they're very helpful to put the fires out. It's the demonstration to put out a fire, unless it has the deep-rooted issues. So I don't think you should be calling people out if there's issues beneath those 2 levels. But this is how the Krump world gears up for events, call outs. This is what keeps it like fresh. Like, what do we do in between events and sessions? Well, this is what it is. That missing piece is the call outs. That's what usually sparks up people gathering so they can session before this call out happens. So everybody benefits. But we need that energy. Like, is this call out for real or is it just y'all just doing it on a respectful level? That's cool, but people want to come see the differences be settled. Somebody got to go. That is the essence of the call out. You got to go, it got to happen now. So, how I'm dealing with this situation with this crumper named Dead End. I'm gonna give you some history on Dead End because to give you my perspective on where this call out sits in the levels that I explained to you. So Dead End, who is under my little homie, who is native, right? He's Monster Eyes. I just put him on. Dead End is under native. So he's in my family tree. This is by relation if you look at Krump as a fam. If this dude is going in a direction I don't think is wise, I'm going to try to get at him on this level. So if I try to get at him on this level and it returns to me as a problem that can be handled in Krump, oh, there's a difference that needs to be settled. Boom, it's on level 2. Now, concerning that my little homie native, I have to be careful in how I deal with him. You can't save him from the whooping, but I'm not trying to. It's not level 3. This is a settle a difference, not in skill. I have a difference in opinion. I don't agree with the way you're doing that. You don't agree with me saying that. Let's handle it. You can't really call me out because I'm the OG. So I have to initiate. I have a problem anyway. So I initiate the problem just like I initiate if my little homies are staying with me. You saw it on the DVDs. Battles happen in the house. Why do you think it's happening in the house? Because the issues stem up in the house. Boom, let's handle it. Call out. That is Krump culture. So when you come into Krump, you must prepare to be called out. Nobody is exempt from the rule. Everybody, people even call me out. They just don't have grounds to get it popping right away. Like you can't just call Tighteyex out. I'm in a different place. That's what work and wins and like that's what it does. So even if people disrespect it, they know they can't call me out. They can make a story out of it, but it's not going to bring me out if it's not the real call out. I have no problem settling differences, especially if it's about skill. You're the same guys as last time. I know what beats you guys. So I'm the one that did it 4 times before this. You guys don't recognize it? Okay. But the call outs are on level 3. We can't settle it in Krump. So Dead End is not a deep situation. This is like a difference settled. He doesn't respect me. Like if he thinks like he already is too in his stance. So this is not about respect. He's going to come with the disrespect because he can't respect me. Perfect to settle a difference. I like these situations because that rock of pride look that breaks. That breaks real hard. So I'm like, okay, that is how I'm looking at the situation, in hopes that he can learn from it because he still has growing to do. So this is an opportunity for him. This is an opportunity for his fam to grow. This is going to put everybody under pressure. This is what the call out does. This is what makes Krump go. It's exciting, but it is scary if, the casualties. Let's go in the mind of Dead End. Okay, this guy, Tighteyex, said my event was whack. He don't like me. I was in Blackhearts. Blackhearts is a group under Chez's main group, SK. So technically, I'm like his little homie. But he said my event was trash. Why would he say that? And then you got the other birds chirping in his ear. And then he's like, oh, yeah, Chez, you need me. It's like, dang. Ah, all of this. And then Tighteyex calls you out. All of that, all of those thoughts. So you already like convince yourself. And then Tighteyex calls you out. It's like, you know, in yourself, dancing? You want me to dance against Tighteyex? I know for a fact you don't want to do that. I know. I understand. But if you're dead in, what do you want to lose right here? Do I want to lose like in front of everybody and be embarrassed and then people gonna be talking about this footage for years to come? Or do I want to like see if I can make Tighteyex, run after me to die later? It's like if I was dead in, I probably would run too. Run for the hills. He's coming for us. Even if I'm in my own hometown. So a call out should be handled, especially if a OG initiates. It's like, okay, the OG is initiating. I'm ready to go first and last and in between. I'm ready. Whatever rules you want. I'm first. I know. I initiate. I'm coming to your house. It'll be better for you. You need the support. I don't need the support. That isn't gonna change the result. He doesn't know if I like him as a person. So he doesn't know if there's level 3 in this call out. I have no issue with anyone. I mean, I like the way he responded rather than saying he was going, slap my wife and all of this other stuff that I didn't heard for the past 2 years. So it was refreshing to hear somebody respond in a Krump way. But it was just like child's play. Like, oh, you just you're just you're imitating The Rock. I like it. I like wrestling, but I'm not playing right now. This is real. I When I come dance, it's real because it's a dance of the heart. You're going to understand. This is what I have to make you understand. There's no gimmick with it. So that's scary. Somebody's coming for you. I will never stop. It doesn't even matter if Dead End beats me. I don't care. I'm still going to get him. And after that, I'll be going to get him again. This is how the call out works. So if you come into Krump, expect to do the calling out, knowing that you have a responsibility when you call out. Let me tell you that. If you call someone out, that means you're prepared to provide. I'm going first. I'm setting the tone. Like I choose where, the call out person has negatives and positives. I have more of a responsibility to demonstrate first if I call out. So it's not like I call you out so you can perform for me to see if I could really beat it. That's a coward. It's very cowardly. I'm prepared to go first since I'm the one that spoke up. And that's how the culture receives it. So if you call me out, if I'm in a certain position, there's a call out to climb, there's a call out to drop. I call people out to drop them from my fam. We have to settle a difference. You got into my fam through this way, I'm going to put you out through the same way. Difference. Boom. I call them out. And I initiate that process as the big homie. If my little homie calls me out, it's a climb call. Okay. This happened with Beast or every little homie that I had that was great. They get to this level and they do the climb call out. It's not a respect thing because in their mind, they think they've become better than you. So they want to settle that difference in their mind. I have no issue as a big homie with call outs. It's the motive why they call me out. Say if my little homie's like, I want to battle you. You always feel like, really? Because it's a battle. Your competitive nature awakens. And I'm like, you just said that too casually. You're not afraid. So I got to show you something. You can handle call outs in so many ways, but your little homie calls you out. You don't want to damage his thought process. You want them to think that they're great. That's what we train and hype each other, inspiring greatness. So you have to be careful how you slice it right here. Because say if you beat him too bad, he'll never forgive you. As you can see, what has happened in my life. People that I have killed off, they still bear the scar. So this hurts people. I'm like, I have to beat him. If I don't beat him swiftly, he's going to start believing, I can hang with him. So what path do you take here? How do you handle these call outs? As an OG, this is what I'm thinking about. As the creator of Krump, this is what I'm thinking about. I guarantee the other, you know who I'm talking about, that say they created it. They can't tell you any of this because they haven't been here. So I'm thinking, how can I handle this call out? If it's too prideful, I got to cut it down. If he's really coming big and bad, it's like an enemy. I got to cut it down. And if piece of him goes, so be it. But we can save the guy. That's how I think about it. Now, if it's a respectable call out, I know when it gets to the heat of the moment, if it's high in level 3, like personal issues, which I don't think you should battle over. But if you do, you should do it inside of the fam. Don't do that in public. Inside of the fam, and it still gets messy. But if you must do it, you got to do it. Handling the call out. So I am the creator of Krump, calling out dead end. Okay? He's kind of in my fam because he's a part of my fam. Not an active part, but he's a part of one of the branches. And I don't disregard anybody as the creator. I get nothing from crushing you with my mighty power. I'm trying to show you something. So I like call outs when they're done right. If there's a difference, if you have real grounds for believing you're better than this guy, and it's not just a thought that you had when you had a successful move in the lab, if it's really a belief, I want to see too. Let's set it up, and nobody can run from that. Now, let's say if you already beat somebody, this is what I deal with. I'm in this category too. Everybody that calls me out, I've already beaten them. Not once, not twice, not 3 times. It was on a practice. We battled all the time. What? It's nothing to. It's a battle. We do it. It's not like we can never battle each other. Who do you think I'm battling while I'm training? It's my little homies. It is a tradition that we battle before events, before big things. Somebody will catch rounds with somebody, or another fan member would start up ranking, and then somebody would feel a little pressed, and then boom. So everybody that has called me out has been in this process. I can choose if I want to waste my energy on someone that I've whooped hundreds of times. Okay, it's like, not only that, I taught you the weapons that you have, which are rusty. I gave those weapons to you. You think I don't know how they work? Who do you think was teaching you the stuff? And that was with the little knowledge that I had. I've increased. It's different. So you're not scaring me with any Krump. I've seen all of that stuff before. I've handled those tools. They only do this amount of damage. So I can choose to reject that. And if you're in this position, you can reject that call out. You don't have to accept every call out. You're not a call out hoe and slave. Measure it. If you sense a personal drama or beef, I would say do not engage. If it's to settle a difference, okay, is this guy really some comp for you? Well, you got to deal with it. Example, Miho, me battling Miho. Miho is the only guy I haven't been ripping and ripping and ripping for years because it's been gaps. But each gap that he has come back, there has been a time where I had to cut him. We don't know when it's going to happen, but when it happens, it happens. He's the only one I would respect even a call out from because it hasn't been considered. I've beat him multiple times. It's not a like I'm afraid of his skill. It's no difference to settle, but maybe he can beat me. That's the only difference. Like maybe he could do it this time. So nobody else, like Concretes, the Spartans, the Beasts, like it's all games. That's on level 3. They're calling me out to hide a thing. But these same people I have whooped. I've whooped and rebuilt and retrained and whooped. And they still haven't learned. So they have to go with level 3, which is why I won't answer it without them paying a price. If you want me to waste my energy doing what I've always done, you got to pay me for that. Time is money, sir. When you were in my fam, you could call me out and get a battle, even if you were hiding something, which most of the time they were. But I'll still rip you and continue to love you. But now the game is different. But I'm giving you record how you handle callouts. From a newcomer's perspective, you can't just call up, I'm going to call you out and you're an OG and you're a veteran. You cannot. You're crazy if you do that. Do not come in here yapping off at the top levels. Call out on your level. Do as many as you like. Make them purposeful. But if you want to climb within your fam. If you're trying to come outside and you're trying to be active, people are active in their fams. There's call outs that happen within the fams. It's more intimate. But when it's the whole Krump world to see, you have to handle it like this. Whoever calls out in public for the Krump world to see, you must go first. You set the tone. We're talking about music and agreeable if it's not neutral ground. Let me tell you what neutral ground is. It's a street battle. That's the only neutral. That's about as much neutral as you're going to get in Krump. If you want neutral, street, not event. Events are biased. Not garage sessions. Garage sessions could be biased depending on who's hosting. Street battles. You bring whoever you got with you. I do the same. We're not in a closed area. Y'all can get mad and leave if you want. You're not stuck in here. Street battle is neutral. So it doesn't even matter. Like street battle on the West Coast. Well, what if none of the West Coast people show up? We're just in the street, which has happened. So street battle is the most neutral spot you can go. This is a street battle call out. Two sides meet. You have to be prepared to do that if you're going to call out in front of the Krump world. For everybody to see the footage, that means people are going to put their opinions on you and they're going to rank you. And you're going to have to deal with that. So call outs, it's not only everybody's going to be looking at me, it comes with responsibilities. You're responsible how you handle a call out, going up or looking down. I have to be responsible on how I handle all call outs because I'm an OG. The little ones, they can make mistakes in the call out. They're still learning. But if they don't have an example, well, I mean, you're just going to be striking them. Like, they're going to get it wrong every time. But this situation, I tried to use to teach, this is how Krump operates. So people ask me, like, what is Krump? It's not just a one thing. This is how we stay in our dance pocket. This is how we stay active. For some of us, this is enjoyment. So if I'm excited about something, I'm going to practice more, set out my time. I'm prepared for the call outs. As an active member in Krump, you have to prepare to be called out and to do some calling out. If you're not, you really don't want to be looked at in the Krump world for the right reason. You just want it because you want it. So I think that Dead End is obsessed with the results without the process. So I am going to teach him by example through Krump in the call out realm how. and he can choose to follow it or not. That is not on me. But he is in my family tree. So I have to initiate this because he doesn't have enough to call me out. So I'm taking that risk on calling him out. And he can run. Not from an OG, but he can choose to run as long as he like. But eventually he's gonna get caught. And it's like, how do I want to handle this? So don't run from the call outs and don't be a call out slave. Manage your call outs well. Deal with the call outs in your fam first. Get used to spontaneous battling. Get used to somebody having a problem with this or somebody want to test you on a day you don't feel so buck. Get used to that before you step out into the public and do a call out because you're going to be judged harshly when you're in that action. So call outs in the fam, then call outs in the Krump world. Whatever you do in the Krump world, win, lose, or draw, it's added, it's counted. It matters for your continuation in that type of activity. So I thought I'd give y'all a history lesson on the call out as you watch one unfold. So you know what category it's in. I have to settle a difference. And this is the route, my thought process that I'm taking with dealing with someone like Dead End, who is part of my fam, but not in that way. So it's a love that's there, a love for Krump and a love for, I was a hard-headed young man. Krump taught me how to, I got to work hard. Oh, even when, stuff doesn't look good, I got to keep going. So I learned that through Krump. So there's ways that we can teach through Krump. A lot to be learned through a call out. So hope y'all enjoyed that. I'm going to talk to y'all about Krump beef, because that's a big one. Krump beef. See y'all next time.
Who created Krump? So many things to tell you. How much time you got?